Chosen one. You tried to warn them, but they didn't listen. And now the devastating consequences have arrived. You felt the shift before any visible fallout. That calm certainty in your spirit wasn't random. Behind closed doors you'll never enter. In conversations you'll never hear. The ones who mocked your insight are watching everything they set in motion crash down. You saw the full domino pattern long before they hit the first piece. You told them exactly what would happen, not vaguely, but with precision. They called you negative, and then they pushed anyway. Now the chain reaction is unfolding exactly as you predicted. This is validation. Your discernment has graduated into authority. From this moment forward, your voice carries weight because reality proved you right. Let's rewind to that moment, that conversation, that day when you opened your mouth and spoke truth that nobody wanted to hear. You remember it clearly. You weren't speaking from emotion, you weren't guessing. You saw something, you knew something, and here's what made that moment so significant. You had a choice. You could have stayed quiet. You could have let people walk into that trap without saying a word, but you spoke anyway. You didn't just give a warning, you gave a roadmap. You gave specifics. You told people exactly what would happen if certain paths continued. You laid it out with clarity that should have been impossible to misunderstand. But here's what you didn't know at the time. That warning wasn't just for one person. It was for everyone who was watching, everyone who heard you speak, everyone who had to choose in that moment whether to trust your discernment or dismiss it. People chose dismissal, and not just quiet dismissal, loud dismissal, public dismissal. People made sure everyone knew you weren't being listened to. A case was built against your credibility. Supporters were gathered who agreed that you were wrong. An entire narrative was created where you were the problem. And you know what you did? You let it happen. You didn't argue. You didn't defend. You didn't try to convince anyone. You stated your truth once with clarity, and then you stepped back. You trusted that time would reveal everything. And chosen one, time is revealing everything right now.
I created 3 keys. 3 hidden challenges test for worthy traits, revealing 3 hidden keys to 3 magic gates. And those with the skill to survive these straits will reach the end where the prize awaits. Off you go, keys. The keys aren't just laying around under a rock somewhere. I suppose you could say they're invisible, hidden in a dark room that's at the center of a maze that's located somewhere up here.
But of all these anomalies, the most significant is this. Out near Saturn, a disturbance of space-time.
A wormhole. And it leads where? Another galaxy.
Every person who witnessed you give that warning has been watching, quietly, secretly. And right now, those same people are going back through their memories, replaying that conversation, remembering your words with stunning accuracy, and realizing something that's about to change your entire trajectory. You weren't warning just one person. You were demonstrating your level of discernment to everyone in your circle. You were showing what you're capable of seeing, and now people know, now people understand, now you're never going to be dismissed again. What's happening right now is reputation building of the highest order. You're not building a reputation through self-promotion. Your reputation is being built by reality itself, by outcomes, by consequences, by the undeniable evidence that you see what others don't. And this kind of reputation is unshakable. It can't be cancelled. It can't be torn down by gossip, because it's not based on perception. It's based on proof. You now have something that money can't buy, and manipulation can't create. You have demonstrated accuracy. And here's the part that should make you sit up straight. Every single thing that's happening right now traces back to the exact choice you warned against. While crisis is happening for others, you're in clarity. While chaos is happening elsewhere, you're in peace. While scrambling is happening to do damage control, you're calmly building your future. This contrast isn't accidental, this is divine strategy. What's coming for you requires confidence, not confusion. Authority, not anxiety. Power, not panic. The warning you gave wasn't just information. It was a test, a spiritual litmus test that revealed the true nature of everyone who heard it. Your words didn't change anyone. Your words revealed who people already were. The ones who listened were already operating from wisdom. The ones who rejected it were already operating from pride. Your warning simply made visible what was invisible. These are the natural result of a character flaw that your warning exposed. Not just one wrong choice was made, a pattern was demonstrated of choosing ego over wisdom. And that pattern has been playing out in every area of life. Consequences don't just stop at the first impact. Consequences compound. Consequences multiply. When the choice you warned against was made, not just one bad decision happened. A cascade was triggered. That decision led to other decisions. Those decisions created obligations. Those obligations forced compromises. Those compromises damaged relationships. Those damaged relationships closed doors, and now being trapped in a web of consequences that keeps expanding is the reality. Meanwhile, you're experiencing the exact opposite pattern. Your obedience to speak truth is compounding in your favor. The respect you earned by giving that warning is opening doors you didn't even know existed. The doors that are opening are introducing you to people who are introducing you to other people. Those connections are creating opportunities that are creating more opportunities. It's an upward spiral that accelerates with each rotation. This is divine mathematics. This is how the universe balances itself. Now here's where the story splits into two completely different realities. Because not everyone ignored you. Some people heard what you said and took it seriously. Some people trusted your discernment even when it went against what was wanted to be believed. Some people chose wisdom over ego. And right now, those people are having a completely different experience. Watching the devastation unfold from a safe distance is happening. Seeing exactly what you saved them from is clear. And measuring the difference between where people are and where people could have been is creating something powerful in your favor. Let me break down what's actually happening with the people who listened. First, gratitude is present, not just casually thankful, deeply, genuinely grateful in a way that creates loyalty you can't buy. People know you didn't have to speak up. People know you put yourself at risk by warning them. And now watching is happening of people who made the opposite choice, dealing with consequences that were avoided because of you. That creates a bond that's unbreakable. Defending your name in rooms you'll never enter will happen. Vouching for you in conversations you'll never hear will occur. Opening doors for you that you didn't even know existed will take place. Second, learning is happening. Studying you is occurring. Attention is being paid to how you move, how you think, how you make decisions. Watching is happening of how you handled being dismissed, how you maintained your peace when everyone was attacking your credibility, how you stayed in your lane when you could have said, "I told you so." This is creating something you don't even realize yet. You're building a following, not social media followers, real followers. People who trust your judgment more than their own. People who will seek your counsel before making major decisions. Third, spreading the word is occurring. Right now, the people who listen to you are having conversations with other people. Telling the story of how you warned them is happening. Explaining what was avoided because you were trusted is taking place. This is how your reputation is being built without you having to promote yourself. This is how your influence is expanding without you having to force it. And the people who didn't listen are watching this happen too.
The dollar should be going down, but it's up. A few cents every day the past week. I think they're propping us up. Why? I think there's a coordinated plot within Russia to collapse the dollar and crash the US economy, and it's gonna happen soon.
Seeing how the ones who trusted you are being treated is clear. Noticing the respect you're getting is evident, and it's devastating in a whole different way. Because now dealing is happening not just with the consequences of a bad decision, but also with the consequences of disrespecting you. The devastating consequences that are rolling in right now, these aren't the final wave. There's something else coming. Something bigger. You've been feeling it. That sense that something major is about to shift. That awareness that you're on the edge of a breakthrough. That knowing that your season is changing. So let me name it for you. Your dreams are about to manifest in rapid succession. Not slowly, not gradually, rapidly. The things you've been praying for are about to show up so fast you won't have time to process one before the next one arrives.